Um, first, actually, it was kind of odd. The brackets were somewhat backwards. So the first guy, I was supposed to be the second match, but my guy, I don't know what he was doing. So, they actually called my name and him. Though was the other guy. Pointed, he's over there. He's already rolling. He's like, oh, like obviously somebody made a mistake. But first one, I actually submitted him with a guillotine. No, yeah, it was a guillotine. Um, it was a it was actually it felt like I was there but I wasn't there. You know what I mean? It's like just everything completely like technique just took over and everything took over and it just felt like I was like a whole different person. It was fun. That's the one thing I loved about it. It was fun. It was like rolling with you guys back home. You know what I mean? It was definitely like that. Um, the second guy, he was I we gave him a nickname, Brick Shoulders. When I tell you this dude was swole, he was. And I had a small conversation with him. He was on. He's a junior in high school. He's 17 years old. Yeah, and he was a strong dude. And I had to mix it up with wrestling because I can tell I can tell he had a wrestling background. So so I had to mix it up with wrestling a little bit. But I took the first shot, got him with the single leg, and he actually he got up from it, took my back, I rolled out of it, and he took my ankle and got me in an ankle lock. Was I upset? Nowhere near upset because at the end of the day, I was fun. It was fun, and not gonna lie, I didn't expect to take a medal back home, but the fact that I did was like cherry on top. Cherry on top. Yeah, it was very fun.
And how many matches did you have?
It was a 5-man bracket, double elimination. So I only did 2 matches because the other guys actually off Bucks got eliminated.
Ah, well, damn, that's pretty good if you got, you know, being for your first time and you got a silver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
Let me tell you.
definitely.
Let me tell you about my first two competitions.
Let me hear that.
So actually, Charles was there. Charles, you go
Yeah.
ahead and tell. You go ahead and tell.
Well, like I said, I think what was the first one? The first one that I think it was like you and uh it was like some grappling industries thing, I believe, in like Maryland. And yeah, I think he went to because at that time he was competing in like heavyweight, and yeah, it was like 2 or 3 guys. It was like both of them was like between like 6'1" and about 6'4", something like that, like big, just like stocky guys. Yeah, he was like, and then like here go like Tom, like they're up here, right, and then Tom is just sitting there like this. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, like like back then Thomas was way like wider, back then. So he was like he's tried to roll with him the first time. He's like, yeah, he's like I couldn't do anything to those guys. They pretty much like you know pretty much smashed him and like sat on top of him. But yeah, he pretty much couldn't do anything to him. But I think in his next competition he'll probably do better though. Now that he's gotten some flexibility and you know gotten trimmer. But
So
yeah, back then it was not good.
so I went 0-4 in my first competition, and I went
Yeah.
0-6 in my next one. And both times I was an ultra heavyweight, so it was like 230 to infinity. Like there was no cap to the weight class. I was
Yeah.
the smallest guy by a lot both times. Like the one competition that Charles just described, one of the guys I had to roll with was 6'8".
Mm.
When
And
you mean you
huh?
were like small overall, like as in like height wise compared to them, or just in general?
Height and weight.
Oh,
I was
okay.
literally the smallest dude fighting giants.
Like some
Yeah,
dick.
because they weren't like lanky, they weren't like skinny. Like these motherfuckers, like they were built.
They were built like farm boys. Like it was
Yeah.
nuts. But yeah, like I couldn't do anything. You know,
So do you think the stronger guys always win over
No,
the small guys? You guys, what do you guys think?
No.
Uh,
No.
I would
No.
definitely say I n- strength versus skills. I feel like are just two different categories. You know what I mean?
Mm. Mm-hmm.
When I first started, I knew I had strength, but the
Hmm.
skills I had none. So trying to outstrength somebody when that person can definitely pull something out of his sleeve, I just feel like skill overall beats strength anytime, any day.
Okay. How about you, Charles? I think I asked Thomas this question before. I'm just trying to collect my answers.
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, in the beginning, I think definitely like strength and weight will win every time. But as you as you get like far along in skill level,
Mm-hmm.
you start to learn quick that there are other factors to fighting than just like strength and weight.
Mm.
Because, like, say for Masasugi, for example, he's an Olympian and he could smash like most guys. you know, like
Yeah.
most guys, whatever height or weight is not fucking with him. The same with well, me and Thomas know Master Chon. Like
Mm-hmm.
Master Chon is like Master Chon about like 5'1", if that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like I said, he's a multiple time world Muay Thai champion, and he like, and when I was training with him, like way back then, he was kicking my ass, you know. So it's once you get further in skill, the strength and weight, it's a factor, obviously, but it's not as much of a factor as if you're in a beginner. Because also, like when you get further into the skill level, you start to notice like the smaller guys be breaking the bigger guys mentally, and once they break them
Mm.
mentally, it's like it's
Mm.
over, you know. So
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the answer, though. I think everybody's saying that. That's why at the beginning I was thinking that yeah, the stronger guys always win because my first two competitions, just the first one I think I wasn't. First one was like a single humiliation, and then I lost the first one, and that's about it. And that guy was much more experienced than me. That's what I could remember now. But the second one, I think I lost three of them in a row. But I think I could catch up with them in the first 3 minutes. So
mm,
first of all, I was like I was last year I was 34, so I was in Master One, but the bracket was small, so there's nobody's like at my weight. There's nobody's in my bracket. So they moved me to adult. I ended up with this bunch of like 19, 20 years old boys. Man, they're so fast. I could catch up with them like in for 3 minutes, and after the 3 minutes, I got really tired, and it keeps going. I just feel that oh man, that's strong. They're fast, so that's why they got me. The technique wise, I think we're not so not we're pretty much the same. So that's why I lost how I lost my friends, and I came with the conclusion, came up with the conclusions that the stronger always win. But yes, and today that lately I realized that I understand what you guys are saying. So the big guy Jay, I don't know, Charles, Wilson,
yeah.
do you know that? Do you met Jay, the new guy? He's
The
like 200 pound man. He was asking me the technique today. So what do you think? I should ankle lock, and then he tapped and I was like, what's the right timing for the ankle lock? And then where do you go? And he was asking the technique. I was like, hey man, if I'm 200 pounds strong like you, I wouldn't ask you anything. I'll just keep smashing you. But actually, he asked me, and then we talked a little bit, and I was like, oh, he was telling me that over skills, the strength is just it's not that advantage at that point or sparring. So yeah, I'm coming. I'm on the way to agree with you guys now. So I'm working. I'll work on my skills. Yeah,
yeah.
that's a right way to go. I think. Yeah.
So
Otherwise, I was a little distracted. I was concerned that should I be stronger? Should I be bigger? Should I be? Yeah. That's what.